What's up? Welcome back. It's been a while. I haven't recorded much because of one day I recorded and uploaded. Might have put it in overdrive to try and get back to my sleep schedule, but anyway. Most of you are probably about to go back into school, and that's great, but let's get on right to the point, boys. Let's face it, I'm pretty much stuck at this game. But then again, is there really any justice to this game, for that matter? I played this game for a long time. And honestly, I might have just gotten the franchise of, what, Black Ops 1, but still. There's better games to play than this, boys. I don't care how many days you play this game, but it's not worth it when you are facing mental troubles from this game. When this game gives you poor recognition. I'm talking about the hit recognition in this game. You may be shooting multiple bullets at one man, and he won't die. He'll somehow survive, like a lucky son of a gun. And that happens on a freaking basis for me. Shotguns or snipers, anything. You could have the first shot and lose by 3 bullets, no matter what happens. You got the most overpowered attachments, and most of all, this game requires, well, a bit of luck sometimes. Sometimes you'll be killed instantly by the KM-44, or the Kuda, or the VMP, or the Vesper. Most of these guns can insta-kill you. It's just a matter of don't get spotted. Thing is though, how's it possible to not get spotted in this game? I mean, literally, my strat literally as a player is run and gun, hope to get the kill by finding someone. But what am I supposed to do when literally, when I do this strategy, I'm more at risk of dying instantly? Like there's no chance to fight back. Why would I do this to myself? I wonder. But then you gotta question the real details. How much work was put into this game? I mean, they have 3 years, right? They put a lot of effort, I guess, into this game. But is it really worth wasting 3 years of your life into a game that's about a franchise about it dying? I mean, that's pretty sad. To think that your company, your whole group might lose money, or even lose ways to earn a budget, or ways to feed your family, just because of how difficult it was, or how badly planned some games are. Now on IGN, they gave this game a rating of 9.2. Now I don't know why they did that, but I guess they have their own reasons. But in my own opinion, I wouldn't give this game a 9.2. I would give it a 7 at best. Because to be honest, this future stuff is really getting out of hand. This team is just continuing with the trend, and they thought they would give a hand at it. Little did they know that most people are trying to get sick of this. They're really getting sick of this. I know there's those few that likes the new mechanics, but still, there are those that like the traditional war methods. I mean, if we look at the core of this game, at the real core of this game, you gotta think of yourself. Really, what made Call of Duty great? What made it amazing as it was? I don't know, 7 years ago? Frick, I'm old. Sorry. I'm forgetting a lot of things over the past few days. Memory loss is very detrimental to me. So, in other words, I would have to say a good COD game doesn't have to involve new mechanics, new features. It just has to feature what it was meant to be. A representation of war. How soldiers fought. Not battle simulations where you think it's fake. I mean, the game even says itself, this is a simulation. A what-if situation. And some people might like that, some don't. Majority of you guys don't. I noticed that because freaking dislikes on Infinite Warfare so far. But then you saw the new gameplay and you're like, oh, it's better. Now, just because you look at the trailer and think, oh, it's gonna suck, doesn't mean it's always gonna be right. You gotta look at the game core, at its very own core. You gotta play it for yourself and think, well, is this good or bad? I mean, heck, most people look at Advanced Warfare and they're like, it's alright. I mean, it was alright, it's just had some issues up when it came out. Personally, it was a good game until they added a new feature where you could just buy supply drops to win. And I'm talking about the AS1, Speakeasy. When they made it to where you could buy weapons to win, that was a bad decision. But in Black Ops 3 it wasn't that easy. It's not that forgiving. But then Little be known, you could buy overpowered guns, and here we are again. I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers rarely upload anything of Black Ops 3. I rarely see Black Ops 3 even hitting the top trend anymore. And for good reasons too. People are getting old with this game, getting used to it, like it's just boring. They want to move on to something new and improved. And that's why they're just going away from Call of Duty to Battlefield 1, or anything else for that matter. Because Battlefield actually does what it's supposed to. It's supposed to portray a warfare, legitimate warfare. And I play Battlefield sometimes, but I don't play it a lot. The only time I ever play is for campaign. I still don't know how to play that game, but I think it's better. Because you have at least more control. Black Ops 3 has an issue of spawn issues, basically. Everyone knows this if they played it multiplayer-wise. You're gonna spawn in, you die, spawn in again, and then somehow you're just next to the enemy. You spawn really close to the enemy. And without awareness on, you're not gonna be sure of who it is. But still, it's those little details that really matter. If I play another game that lets me choose where to spawn, which Battlefield has done perfectly, then that seems great. That seems perfect, I guess, in its own way. Because at least I have more control of how I die. If I die, I know it's my own mistake, not theirs. Because it's my own fault if I get shot and just go out of the way to kill myself. I mean, in this game, you can see me perfectly dying a lot. And that might be because I suck. Which, in most cases, I just screw around this game. I don't care anymore. Legitimately, this game has made me lost care of it. But, yeah. At least I have a chance to survive, right? Here, not in this game. Not at all. If I get any score streaks, that's because I'm somehow not dying, luckily. Like, I'm not getting wrecked by 3 people, or getting killed instantly. I'm somehow surviving. But here, it's not gonna work out. I'm sorry, but this game really says it doesn't work out that way. It's kind of sad too. This game could have been more if it only had better spawns. And if it had better hit detection, that would be great too. If it had it to where no gun insta-kills you, that would be amazing also. I also don't like the freaking specialist ability trend they put in here. I know that's straight from Destiny. Except with their own modern new details. Like, oh, here's the guy with a minigun. Here's the guy with a war machine. But still, that idea originally came from Destiny. I like the fact that they brought it over, but I just don't like the fact that it's being used more often. Like, think about it. You're on a score sheet. You're going high. You're about to get that 30 kill nuclear. All of a sudden, a guy uses a gravity spike seed and you're just done. You have to start all over. Sometimes you don't get the chance to because that one moment you had of getting that squirrel streak or kill streak is gone. And then you just have to hope you get it again. And then next time you try it, it still doesn't hit it. So you have to keep on going again and again and again. Until finally you're just like, what am I doing this for? It's impossible. I have to be really lucky. Then you gotta remember, this game has a lot of issues at hand. So I know they added contracts that's been around for a while, but honestly I could care less. I just play a game, get a crypto key, and then I'm out. But if there's any game, anything I had to recommend that's pretty much bad about this game, that I have to say that really makes people overestimate it. But literally, this game you guys like so much that you play a lot. There's one thing that doesn't make sense in this game. The matchmaking. I mean, who else has that issue? You start a game up, you think, oh, I might go good today, I might win more. And then you look at your win-lose ratio and realize, oh, I lost a lot, I don't know why. I mean, for me that happens a lot because, one, if I'm not with my friends, on which I hopefully am, because without friends, you're pretty much boned in matchmaking. I would have to say 90% out of all my games I played up to this point, I had a losing team. It was either the game was over and we were losing, or I was stuck with idiots that didn't even know how to play, that missed every shot, or didn't even care about the objective. So in other words, yes, this game literally made me wonder, what was wrong with human beings. I mean, you play a game long enough, you figure people will understand how it works by now. Like, oh, this is domination. I need to go capture this objective. This is team deathmatch. I want to make sure I don't die that much. But people just don't get that. When you put an objective to a game mode, you expect it to work. But people don't know that. They just play their own game. They think, oh, it's just kill everything. Now, back then, everyone had that trend of, oh, this game is perfect for children. Like, children played this a lot more than adults were supposed to. And it's funny because this was supposed to be directed towards adults. Adults were supposed to love this game, not children. And what happened was, instead of getting adults to love it, children liked it more. They liked the new trend. But then you gotta remember, most adults don't like playing games anymore. I mean, some really do because they actually live with this. They were raised this way. They actually got into the trend of the high time. But when it's just gone, when the games are just getting ridiculous and repeated, you kinda get bored of it. I mean, heck, I'm already sick of this game. I played it, what? I played Call of Duty for 3 years. I think. Can't remember. But I got sick of it also. I'm still getting sick of it, but I don't know why I play this game. The only ever times I played this game, really, is just for my friends. That's about it. If I play this game anymore, it's just torture because of all the bad matchmaking issues. I mean, Ghost was the prime time. It was great. It was actually a good time for me because it didn't have much issues as this game. The only issues I ever saw in Ghost was, well, really bad team direction. We were all over the place. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't cooperate as a team as we should have. That's just us. We're friends. We make mistakes. That's supposed to happen. And the community doesn't do any better. You see people getting in trouble every day. Or worse, hacking, modding, anything. And sure, if you get caught with that, you're in trouble, but still. Nowadays, I mean, you get bored easily. You want to do new stuff. If I can mod the game to be better, why not? And I admit, I don't like modding. I don't like hacking. I mean, that's just wrong. Cheating is not a way to win, but when the game becomes boring, I could actually enjoy that. I mean, have you ever played in a hacked lobby where freaking the gravity was off? And where you could moon jump? That'd be fun. It makes more creativity. Like, custom games would be fun with this. But when a game doesn't do that, it's just kind of boring. What I see here in this game is literally, oh, I'm a soldier in the future. Let me just kill everything in sight. And once that's done, I just repeat the cycle. Like, it's just doing a job over and over that really messes me up. Think of it as your dream job. Instead of just doing it, you have to repeat the same cycle over and over. And don't you think that gets annoying after a while? You have to repeat the same process no matter what. No matter how boring or how great it is. No matter what you do, every day you repeat it. Until you just get finished and just give up on the game. That happened to me. After playing this game for so long, I just got bored of it. So, without further ado, I'm gonna have to end this video. Bye. Fucking hate this game. No. 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 Jesus. Screw this game.